Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Snigdha Mahapatra, a third year student from KIT School of Law and currently an intern under LexClick. In my previous video, I had talked about authorship and ownership of a copyrighted work under the copyright law in India. Today, I will be talking about the rights available to a copyright owner. A copyright owner may not be, in all cases, the author of the said work. However, he has certain rights over the copyrighted work acquired by him. Now, first is the right of reproduction. Right of reproduction of the copyright holder is embodied in the word copyright itself. This right is the most important right conferred by copyright protection, and it essentially means an exclusive right to prevent others from reproducing or copying work in any form without the authorization of the owner of the copyright in that work. For example, a publisher of books cannot publish and distribute a book without the authorization of the author of that book, or the copyright owners also have rights of authorizing or broadcasting of their works or communication thereof to the public by any means of wireless diffusion of signs, sounds, or images to the public. No person can make other sound recordings embodying the sound recording on which copyright exists without the authorization of the owner of the copyright. Now, the second right is rights of public performance, broadcasting, and communication to the public. The authors of the literary and artistic works also enjoy exclusive rights of public performance, broadcasting, and communication to the public. The author of the work has a right to exclude the public performance of his work, which means that no person other than the author or the one authorized by the holder of the copyright on the work will have the right to publicly perform the work. Therefore, theatrical performance of a play or book would require an authorization of the author of that play or the book. Now, the third is rights of translation and adaptation. The owners of the copyrights also have exclusive rights to authorize translations and adaptations of their works. Not only the original works, but also the translations and adaptations are entitled to be copyrighted. This is, however, without any prejudice to another right known as right to distribution, which is related to the right of reproduction. The right of reproduction is of little value unless the person receiving the authorization from the owner of the copyright to copy his work is able to receive copyright protection according to the original work. For example, reproduction of the work by a teacher or pupil in course of instruction, etc. Now, all the three rights which I have talked above are essentially economic rights as they can be bargained for financial benefits. However, the copyright also accords certain moral rights which remain with the owner even though the economic rights have been transferred. For example, the author has a right to claim authorship of the work and object to any distortion, mutilation, or other derogatory action in relation to the said work, which would be prejudicial to the honor or reputation of the owner of the copyright in that work. A copyright owner has the exclusive right to do or authorize any other person to do the following. Firstly, in case of literary, dramatic, or musical work, not being a computer program to reproduce the work in any material form, including the storing of it in any medium by electronic means, to to issue copies of the work to the public, not being copies already in circulation, to perform the work in public or communicate it to the public, to make any cinematographic film or sound recording in respect of the work, to make any translation and adaptation of the work, to do in relation to a translation or an adaptation of the work of the any aforesaid acts. Secondly, in case of computer program, to do any of the acts mentioned in clause A, to sell or give on hire or offer for sale or hire any copy of the computer program regardless of whether such copy has been sold or given on hire on earlier occasions. Thirdly, in case of artistic work, to reproduce the work in any material form, to communicate the work to the public, to issue copies of the work to the public, or to do in relation to the adaptation of any of the aforesaid acts. Fourthly, in respect of cinematographic film, to make a copy of the film including a photograph of any image forming part thereof, to sell or give it on hire or offer or sale or hire of any copy of the film. Fifthly, in case of sound recording, to make any other sound recording embodying it, to sell or give on hire, or offer or sale or hire any copy of the sound recording, regardless of whether such has been sold or given on hire on earlier occasion, and to communicate the sound recording to the public. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel for further updates and keep watching.